Thank you to all our viewers for tuning in and engaging with our content. Your support means the world to us. As you continue to share and spread the content, may God bless you abundantly. Together, let's journey forward in faith and fellowship.
Professor, I've been thinking about some scientific concepts, and I was hoping you could help clarify them for me.
Of course, Nancy. I'm always happy to discuss science. What's on your mind?
Well, I've been reading about the process of photosynthesis, and I'm curious about the role of chlorophyll in plants. Could you explain it to me?
Absolutely. Chlorophyll is a pigment found in the chloroplasts of plant cells, and it plays a crucial role in photosynthesis. It absorbs light energy from the sun, particularly in the blue and red wavelengths, and uses this energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen.
That's fascinating. So, chlorophyll essentially captures sunlight and converts it into chemical energy that the plant can use.
Exactly. It's like the plant's power source, allowing it to produce its own food and release oxygen as a byproduct. Without chlorophyll, photosynthesis couldn't occur, and plants wouldn't be able to survive.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining it so clearly, Professor. I have another question, if you don't mind.
Of course, Nancy. Ask away.
I've also been wondering about the concept of osmosis and how it affects cells. Could you give me a brief overview?
Certainly. Osmosis is the movement of water molecules across a selectively permeable membrane, from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. This process helps maintain the balance of water and solutes inside and outside of cells.
Ah, I see. So, osmosis is essential for regulating the water content of cells and ensuring they remain healthy and functioning properly.
Exactly. It's a fundamental process in biology with significant implications for cellular function and overall organismal health.
Thanks, Professor. Your explanations always make complex concepts much clearer to understand.
You're welcome, Nancy. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or want to delve deeper into any topic, don't hesitate to ask. That's what the laboratory is for.
Rachel, can we have a chat, sweetheart?
Sure, Mom. What's up?
I've been looking at your grades lately, and I'm a bit concerned. It seems like you're not performing as well as you used to.
I know, Mom. I've been trying my best, but the subjects are just really tough this semester.
I understand, sweetie. But I can't help but notice that your sister Nancy seems to be doing really well in her classes. Do you think there's anything you can learn from her study habits?
Yeah, I've thought about that too. Nancy does study a lot and always manages her time well. Maybe I could try to be more organized like her.
That's a good idea, honey. I'm not trying to compare you two, but I believe there is always something we can learn from each other. Do you need any help with your studies or any subjects you're struggling with?
Yeah, maybe we could go over some of my homework together later. And thanks, Mom, for understanding.
Of course, sweetheart. I just want to see you succeed and be happy. Let's work together to get you back on track, okay?
Okay, Mom. Thanks for talking to me about this. I'll do my best to improve.
That's all I ask for, dear. I love you, Rachel.
Love you too, Mom.
Rachel's grades just don't seem to be improving. I've tried talking to her, offering help, but nothing seems to be working. Maybe I'm not handling this situation right. Nancy always seemed to excel in school without much effort. Was I too easy on her compared to Rachel? But then again, every child is different. I just don't know if Rachel can do better or if this is her limit. It's hard not to compare the two, especially when Nancy's performance is so impressive. But I have to remember that Rachel has her own strengths and challenges. I need to find a way to support her without putting too much pressure on her. Maybe I should have another conversation with her, try to understand what's going on from her perspective. Yes, that's what I'll do. Rachel needs to know that I believe in her, even if she's struggling right now.
Hey, Mom, did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
That's a good one, Rachel.
What's wrong, Mom? You usually laugh at my jokes.
Rachel, we need to talk about your grades.
Oh, okay.
I've noticed that you haven't been performing well academically, and it's really concerning me. I'm not happy with your current performance.
I know, Mom. I've been trying my best, but it's been really tough lately.
I understand, Rachel, but it seems like you're not performing as well as you could be. I'm starting to wonder if you can perform any better.
Mom, I am trying my best. I know my grades aren't great right now, but I'm doing everything I can to improve them.
I know you're trying, sweetheart. It's just hard for me to see you struggling like this.
I know, Mom. And I'm sorry for letting you down. I'll keep working hard and try to do better.
That's all I ask for, Rachel. I just want to see you succeed and reach your full potential.
Thanks, Mom. I'll make you proud, I promise.
I know you will, sweetheart. I believe in you.
I'm so tired of feeling like a failure all the time. It's like no matter how hard I try, it's never enough. And now it feels like even my parents have given up on me. They just keep comparing me to Nancy, like she's the only one who matters. Do they even believe in me anymore? Sometimes it feels like they've already decided that I'm just not going to make it in life. It's like I'm constantly living in her shadow, always trying to measure up but never quite getting there. But you know what? I can't keep living like this. I have to prove to myself, if no one else, that I'm capable of more than they think. I'll show them that I'm not a lost cause. I just need to find my own path, even if it's different from Nancy's. I'll make something of myself, just wait and see.
Hey, Rachel, you seem kind of down today. Is everything okay?
Not really, Michelle. It's just, I feel like my parents don't believe in me anymore.
What do you mean?
It's just that they always compare me to Nancy, you know. They only seem to see her as the smart one, the successful one. And it makes me feel like I'm just not good enough.
I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. But you know, parents can have a funny way of showing their love sometimes. Maybe they were just not expressing it in the right way.
Maybe, but it still hurts, you know. I just wish they could see me for who I am and be proud of me too.
I understand, Rachel. But you're amazing just the way you are. You don't need anyone else's validation to know your worth. You're smart, talented, and capable of so much more than you realize.
Thanks, Michelle. That means a lot coming from you.
Anytime, Rachel. Just remember, you're not defined by what others think of you. You're defined by how you see yourself and what you choose to do with your life.
Yeah, you're right. I won't let their opinions hold me back. Thanks for listening, Michelle.
Of course, Rachel. I'm always here for you.
Sometimes it feels like my dream of becoming one of the top entrepreneurs in the country is just that, a dream. Don't get me wrong, I'm passionate about it, driven even. But there is so much weighing me down. The constant comparisons to Nancy, the feeling of not being good enough in my parents' eyes, it's all so heavy. It's like I'm carrying this huge weight on my shoulders, and it's hard to see the path ahead clearly. But you know what? I can't let these things hold me back. I have to push through the doubt, the fear, the insecurities. Because deep down, I know I have what it takes to succeed. I have the ideas, the drive, the determination. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough to lift this weight and make my dream a reality. It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. I'll keep pushing forward, one step at a time, until I reach the top. Hey, Nancy, did you see the latest artwork by that artist we both like?
Yeah, I saw it. It was amazing, right?
Totally. I loved the use of colors and textures. It was so captivating.
Yeah, it was all right, I guess.
Is something wrong, Nancy?
It's just, sometimes I feel like you don't really get art the way I do. You know, with your grades and all.
What does that have to do with anything? Just because I'm not at the top of the class doesn't mean I can't appreciate art.
Oh, come on, Rachel. Let's not pretend here. We both know who the smarter one is in this family.
Are you serious, Nancy? Just because you're book smart doesn't give you the right to belittle me like that.
I'm just being honest, Rachel. It's not my fault if the truth hurts.
Well, maybe you should learn some empathy, Nancy. Not everyone measures worth by grades alone.
Whatever, Rachel. I don't have time for this. I have better things to do than argue with you.
Yeah, well, so do I. Dad, can I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, Rachel. What's on your mind?
It's about Nancy. She was really rude to me earlier.
Oh? What happened?
Well, I was just trying to have a conversation with her about something we both like, and she started belittling me, saying that she is smarter than me because of her grades.
Rachel, you know Nancy has always excelled academically. It's just the way she is.
But Dad, being smart isn't just about getting good grades. I know I'm smart in my own way. I have other talents and skills that she doesn't have.
I understand, Rachel, but you have to admit, Nancy's academic achievements are impressive.
I'm not denying that, Dad. But intelligence comes in many forms. Just because I don't excel in school doesn't mean I'm not smart.
You're right, Rachel. I'm sorry if I made it seem like intelligence is only measured by grades. I know you're smart in your own unique way, and I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks, Dad. It means a lot to hear you say that.
Anytime, sweetheart. Just remember, you don't have to compare yourself to Nancy or anyone else. You're special just the way you are.
Well, I've been thinking, and I believe being the best student isn't just about grades. It's about so much more. It's about kindness, creativity, perseverance, and so many other qualities that aren't always measured in class performance.
That's a very mature perspective, Rachel.
Thanks, Dad. I just feel like sometimes we put too much emphasis on grades and not enough on other important qualities that make someone truly successful.
I understand what you're saying, Rachel. It's important to recognize and value all the different ways people excel, not just academically.
Exactly, Dad. So, maybe we should focus more on encouraging each other's strengths and supporting each other's growth in all aspects of life, not just in school.
I couldn't agree more, Rachel. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. It's given me a lot to think about.
You're welcome, Dad. I just want us all to see each other for who we truly are, not just for our grades or achievements.
You know, I had a conversation with Rachel today, and it really got me thinking.
Oh. What about, honey?
Well, she made a point that I hadn't really considered before. She said that being the best student isn't just about grades.
That's an interesting perspective. What did she mean by that?
She believes that true greatness in a student is measured by more than just their performance in classes. It's about qualities like kindness, creativity, and perseverance.
That's true. Sometimes we get so caught up in academic achievements that we overlook other important qualities.
Exactly. And you know what else? It seems like we've underestimated the greatness in our daughter, Rachel. She's smart in her own way, and I think we need to recognize that more.
I agree, dear. Rachel has always had a unique way of looking at things. It's time we give her the credit she deserves.
I think you're right, hon. From now on, let's make sure we encourage and support Rachel in all aspects of her life, not just in school.
Absolutely. And I'm glad Rachel brought this up. It shows she's mature and insightful beyond her years.
Definitely. I'm proud of her for speaking up. It's given me a new perspective on what it means to be a great student.
Me too, dear. Let's make sure we keep listening to what Rachel has to say. She's got a lot of wisdom to share. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, as we stand here today, on the cusp of a new chapter in our lives, I am filled with a sense of both excitement and reflection. We have worked tirelessly to reach this moment, overcoming obstacles, persevering through challenges, and ultimately, emerging victorious. But as we celebrate our achievements, let us not forget the journey that brought us here. It has been a journey filled with highs and lows, triumphs and setbacks. Yet, through it all, we have remained steadfast in our pursuit of knowledge, growth, and success. Today, I stand before you not only as a graduate, but as a testament to the power of perseverance and resilience. I have faced my fair share of doubts and uncertainties along the way, but I refuse to let them define me or derail my dreams. And that, my friends, is the message I want to impart to you all today. Never give up on your dreams. No matter how daunting the road may seem, no matter how many obstacles may stand in your way, always remember that your dreams are worth fighting for. Each of us has a unique path to follow, filled with its own challenges and opportunities. But it is how we navigate these challenges, how we rise above them, that defines who we are and what we can achieve. So, as we embark on this next chapter of our lives, let us do so with courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in ourselves. Let us dare to dream big, to pursue our passions relentlessly, and to never settle for anything less than our full potential. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our journey may be far from over, but with the strength of our convictions and the support of each other, I have no doubt that we will continue to soar to new heights. Thank you. Honey, wasn't Nancy's speech just incredible?
It truly was. I couldn't be prouder of her.
She has such a way with words. I could feel the passion and sincerity in every word she spoke.
Absolutely. She's grown into such a remarkable young woman. We've always known she had potential, but hearing her speak today just reaffirmed it.
And you know what's even more touching? The message she conveyed about never giving up on your dreams. It's a testament to her own determination and resilience.
That's our Nancy, always inspiring others with her words and actions. She's made us proud, hasn't she?
More than proud, dear. She's filled our hearts with so much joy and admiration. We're truly blessed to have her as our daughter.
Indeed we are, my love. Nancy has a bright future ahead of her, and I have no doubt she'll continue to make us proud every step of the way.
Without a doubt. Our daughter is destined for greatness, and today's speech was just the beginning of her incredible journey.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make sure she knows just how proud we are of her, always.
Absolutely, dear. Nancy has made us proud, and she always will. Nancy, can I have a moment of your time? Sure, Mom. What's up? I've been thinking, Nancy, about your future career plans. Oh, yeah. What about them? Well, I truly believe that you have what it takes to work for some of the top companies out there. Really? You think so? Absolutely. Your intelligence, work ethic, and determination are truly remarkable, Nancy. I have no doubt that top companies would be thrilled to have you as part of their team. Wow, Mom. That means a lot coming from you. I mean every word, sweetheart. You've worked so hard to get to where you are today, and I know you have even greater things ahead of you. Thanks, Mom. That's really encouraging to hear. Of course, Nancy. I just want to see you thrive and succeed in whatever you choose to pursue. And I believe aiming for the top companies is a worthy goal for someone as talented as you. I'll definitely start looking into it more seriously, Mom. Thanks for believing in me. Always, sweetheart. You have all the potential in the world, Nancy. I can't wait to see where your career takes you.
Now that I've graduated, it's time to take my dream to the next level. I can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. I need to make it happen. And that means taking action. I need to start networking, connecting with people who can help me bring my dream to reality. Maybe I'll meet a man who shares my vision, someone who can assist me in achieving my goals. But regardless, I know that I can't rely on anyone else to make my dreams come true. It's up to me to put in the hard work, to persevere in the face of obstacles, and to never give up on what I believe in. Action is the key to success, and I'm ready to take the first step towards making my dreams a reality. Hi there, I'm Rachel. I couldn't help but notice your interest in entrepreneurship. It's something I'm quite passionate about myself.
Oh, really? That's intriguing. Tell me more about your entrepreneurial endeavors, Rachel.
Well, I've always had a knack for identifying opportunities and turning them into successful ventures. I thrive in challenging situations, and I'm not afraid to take risks to achieve my goals. I believe in the power of innovation and creativity to make a positive impact in society.
That's impressive, Rachel. It sounds like you have a lot of strength and capacity as an entrepreneur.
Thank you. I truly believe in my ability to make a difference and create meaningful change. In fact, I have several ideas for projects that could benefit our community.
I'm convinced, Rachel. Your passion and determination are palpable. I believe in you and your vision for the future. That's why I'd like to offer my support.
Really? That's incredible. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me.
It's my pleasure, Rachel. I see great potential in you, and I want to help you succeed in any way I can. Consider me your sponsor, ready to provide you with the resources and assistance you need to bring your ideas to life.
I can't thank you enough for your generosity and belief in me. With your support, I'm confident that I can make a real difference in society.
I have no doubt about it, Rachel. Together, we can change the world for the better. Let's get to work.
Honey, have you noticed that Nancy hasn't received any interview invitations from the companies she applied to?
I have, dear. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. It could be that they're still processing applications, or that they have a long hiring process.
But it's been 3 months since Nancy and Rachel graduated, and still nothing. Nancy was the best graduating student, for goodness sake. What could possibly be wrong?
I understand your concerns, but these things take time. Perhaps the companies are being selective or waiting for the right fit. It doesn't necessarily reflect on Nancy's qualifications or abilities.
I suppose you're right. I'm just worried that she's missing out on opportunities she deserves.
I know, dear. But let's have faith in Nancy's abilities and trust that the right opportunity will come along soon. In the meantime, she can continue to network and explore other avenues.
You're right, as always. I'll try to be patient and supportive. Thanks for reassuring me, dear.
Of course, sweetheart. We'll get through this together, just like we always do. Rachel, I want to show you something.
Sure, I'm intrigued. What is it?
This, Rachel, is the business environment you'll be managing. I've invested millions of dollars into these ventures, and I believe it has the potential to thrive under your leadership.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you for entrusting me with such a responsibility.
Of course, Rachel. I've seen your passion, dedication, and vision for the future. I know that with your dream and aspiration, these businesses will not only survive but thrive.
I won't let you down, I promise. I'll do everything in my power to make this venture successful.
I have no doubt about that, Rachel. And here's the best part, I've decided that I'll only have a share out of the profit. The decisions, the direction, it's all in your hands.
Are you serious? That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much for believing in me.
You've earned it, Rachel. I was initially planning to pursue something else, but after seeing your understanding and passion for this industry, I knew the business would be in better hands with you at the helm.
I'm honored, truly. I won't take this opportunity for granted. I'll make sure to make the best decisions for the business and its success.
I have no doubt about that, Rachel. You're destined for greatness, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. Honey, you won't believe what happened at work today. It was a complete disaster.
Oh no, what happened, dear? Take a deep breath and tell me all about it.
Well, you know how we've been facing some challenges with the new project. It seems like everything that could go wrong did go wrong today.
I'm sorry to hear that, dear. I know how stressful it can be when things don't go as planned.
Yeah, it's been rough. But you know what? Despite all the chaos at work, I can't help but feel proud of our daughters.
Oh, what do you mean?
Rachel, she's now a business owner.
What are you talking about? When did this happen?
She invited me to this place worth millions of dollars today. She met someone who assisted her, and now she's in the money.
Wow, that's incredible. I had no idea she was working on something like that.
Yeah, me neither. And you know what it made me think of? That Bible verse about never looking down on anybody.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart.
That's the one. I've always been proud of both our daughters, but today, Rachel's success reminded me that we should never underestimate anyone's potential.
You're absolutely right, dear. God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes the most unexpected blessings come from the most unexpected places.
Exactly. I'm just grateful for the amazing daughters God has given us, and I can't wait to see what other surprises they have in store for us.
Mom, can we talk for a moment?
Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to say that I forgive you.
For what, dear? Did I do something to upset you?
It's about how you've always looked down on me, Mom. But I want you to know that you didn't offend me.
Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry if I've ever made you feel that way. I never meant to hurt you.
It's okay, Mom. In a strange way, all your negative words and doubts led me to this point.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
I mean, I've come to realize that I am loaded with mighty potential, Mom. But you failed to see that potential in me.
Rachel, I didn't mean to undermine your potential. I just wanted what's best for you.
I know, Mom. And I appreciate your intentions. But truly, your negative words inadvertently brought me fortune. I see it as an opportunity to prove you wrong, to show you and everyone else what I'm capable of.
Oh, Rachel, I never realized the impact my words could have on you. I'm truly sorry.
It's okay, Mom. I've learned from it, and it's made me stronger. So, thank you, in a way.
You're welcome, sweetheart. But please know that I believe in you now, more than ever. And I'll always be here to support you in everything you do.
Thank you, Mom. That means a lot to me. Hey Angela, thank you so much for the congratulations. It means a lot to me.
Of course, Rachel. I've been following your journey, and I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished.
Thanks, Angela. I really appreciate your support. How's everything going with you?
Honestly, Rachel, I'm feeling a bit drained. Work has been tough lately.
I'm sorry to hear that, Angela. What's been going on?
It's mainly my boss. She's been saying a lot of discouraging things lately, and it's really been getting to me.
That sounds rough. I can't imagine how tough it must be to deal with that kind of negativity on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's been really challenging. I used to enjoy my work, but lately, it's been hard to stay motivated.
I understand, Angela. Dealing with a difficult boss can make even the best job feel unbearable.
Exactly. I'm just not sure how much longer I can keep this up.
Have you tried talking to HR or someone higher up about the situation?
Not yet, but maybe I should consider it. It's just hard to know what to do when you're stuck in a toxic work environment.
Allowing negative words from others to affect us can have detrimental effects on our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Here's why it's important to guard ourselves against negativity. 1. Impact on self-esteem. Negative words can damage our self-esteem and self-confidence, leading to feelings of worthlessness and inadequacy. This can hinder our ability to live up to our full potential and pursue our goals. Relevant Bible verse, Ephesians 4:29, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. 2. Stifled personal growth. When we internalize negative words, we may start to believe that we are incapable of growth or change. This can prevent us from stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing new opportunities. Relevant Bible verse, Philippians 4:13, I can do all this through him who gives me strength. 3. Emotional distress. Negative words can evoke strong negative emotions such as anger, sadness, or anxiety. These emotions can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being, leading to stress and even depression. Relevant Bible verse, Proverbs 12:25, anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up.
I totally get that.
4. Impact on relationships. Internalizing negative words can lead to strained relationships with others. We may become defensive or withdraw from interactions, damaging our connections with loved ones and colleagues. Relevant Bible verse, Proverbs 15:1, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. 5. Spiritual growth. Negative words can hinder our spiritual growth and intimacy with God. When we dwell on negativity, it can create barriers between us and God, preventing us from experiencing His love and grace fully. Relevant Bible verse, Romans 12:2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing and perfect will." In summary, it's important to guard ourselves against negative words from others to protect our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. By focusing on positive, uplifting thoughts and surrounding ourselves with encouragement and support, we can cultivate a mindset of resilience, strength, and positivity that enables us to thrive in all areas of life. Just know that I'm here for you, Angela. If you ever need someone to talk to or vent to, I'm just a phone call away.
Thanks, Rachel. That means a lot to me. It's nice to know I have a friend like you to lean on during tough times.